Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm going to be offering my brief commentary right after this quick clip. Peace.
I don't know what you mean by footstool. What do you mean by footstool? What do you mean by footstool? What you mean by footstool? Huh? See, this why you can't listen to these niggas, dog. This why you can't listen to these niggas. What is that? Is that what how you normally treat your enemies? You kiss on them and hug on them? Okay? Okay. Now listen here, my nigga. Listen here, my nigga. Is that how you normally treat your enemies? You kiss on them and embrace them. You full of shit. You're full of... Ain't nobody falling for that bullshit, my nigga.
So you can see in this picture, young Pharaoh looks like he's hugged up with a white guy that's one of his white trainers or instructors, right? But see, we not liars in the Nation of Islam like him. So therefore, I'm going to give the context of what's going on with that picture. See, because a lot of times when he talks about Minister Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, he doesn't give you the context of what's going on or the person that Farrakhan is teaching about or that he's with. So I'm going to tell you what's going on. Pharaoh is training for a fight. And that's why I took the snippet and Pharaoh's real close up to the instructor. But if you just see that picture, you like, man, what's up? What's going on? It looks like young Pharaoh is hugged up on this white guy. So it's important to have the truth and the facts and not a half-baked lie like Pharaoh keeps telling on the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan in the Nation of Islam. Chopping up his lies, chopping up his half-truths. It's very important, brothers and sisters, that when people come before the public providing information about another human being, that they understand the context related to the individuals that's being spoken about. You know, here you see he's showing Minister Farrakhan hugged up, embracing very closely a white man who has been a fighter for black people. Now, of course, we can't expect him to be a Minister Farrakhan, right? But we respect anybody who has been out in the streets fighting for justice for our people. In fact, you go to the man's house of worship, he has a black Jesus on the wall. Most of his congregation is black, right? He's a man that's been fighting for black people. In fact, I'm gonna play a clip of him talking about what he felt about the man who shot McDonald.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit back while you tear down Farrakhan and Jeremiah Wright. How dare you? You? How dare you seek to reduce Jeremiah Wright, who's one of the greatest biblical scholars this nation has, to a 30-second soundbeat and try to demonize him and trivialize him? You cannot do that. And then out of nowhere came, hey, I'm Barack Obama. And she said, oh, damn, where did you come from? I'm white. I'm entitled. There's a black man stealing my show.
Talking about Hillary Clinton. With us now.
That you expected.
It's what I prayed for, and I believed was the right verdict. You know, I would have not been happy for anything less than first or second degree murder.
To step up because the state police and the governor were trying to shut us down. They lied on us this morning and said that we made an agreement. There was no agreement. They come out today and said, no, you had an agreement. I said, no, I did not make it. The director lied. The governor lied. They put out a statement this morning. And I think when they put out that statement, they amped it up. And when they tried to hold us down, this march could have been over with an hour ago. But they decided they were going to have that obstruction and threaten us with arrest. The superintendent stepped up. We made it clear we're not going anywhere. So you want to either bring out your buses to arrest us or move out of the way.
A black youth in Chicago, hell, this white man got more works in the streets among the people than young Pharaoh ever got. You see these pictures I'm showing? That's Father Michael Pfleger, a longtime friend of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, out in the streets among the people, fighting for justice, right? Standing for justice. He's always been a friend since he's known Minister Farrakhan of our people, right? We haven't seen him half-baked, half-cocked whenever the press or the media comes before him. He has always stood strong on our behalf, brothers and sisters. So Father Michael Pfleger is not like your ordinary, typical white person, nor your typical black person that's coonish in their behavior, that's half-baked like young Pharaoh, not telling full truths, telling lies, and dividing our people. So I just wanted to show this to give context. That's why the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is hugged up with him, because he's been a long time friend and supporter of the black and brown community. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm signing off. Peace.